What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We are here with an achievement, and the achievement is for the Lion and the Demon mission, and it's for defeating all the opponents instead of building a wonder. Now, when you look at my playthrough of the campaign, you can see a way that you can do this on hard difficulty. The strategy won't differ much, but we actually built the wonder because, well, I wanted to showcase two different ways of doing it, and I already record the achievement here. But the strategy would be roughly the same that I used there, only that you then finish off the opponents instead of building the wonder. But for everyone that is struggling with that and is struggling with doing it on hard, I thought I stick to my normal routine of doing these achievements by showing the easiest possible way for you to do it. So naturally we go to standard difficulty. We can skip that. We're only interested in actually playing the mission. We'll probably play it on fast speed because standard should be pretty easy. Hopefully. If it loads. Construct and defend a wonder, we are not going to do that. We are restricted to a pop limit of 100. Wonder doesn't mean anything. Attacking one of your enemies early is what really matters here. All right. Trebuchets. These actually stay behind for defensive purposes. The traps will then be number 2. There we go, we are building some fishing ships. Don't care about fish traps. And we are going for trebuchets. And a couple of Mamelukes to back them up. I don't care about an archer, obviously. I thought that might intercept. The paladin might intercept my trebuchet, but it would have been bad, obviously. We're building some more fishing ships. Here we could intercept that market. Not that a market matters much, but intercepting the villager would be sweet, and we managed to do that. So that is obviously pretty good. Castle will be number 3. Oh, we are closing in on these guys here. Ah, I wanted to kill this first. And we should put some effort into killing that stuff. Mamelukes are obviously quite busy here, and we're going 1 TC for the moment. We will go for 2 TCs later on. I'm surprised this isn't shooting at me. But it's not that I mind, obviously. So we get some more fishing ships out. And we might even want to get some warships out eventually, but I'm not really worried about sea warfare right now, because we will take out the Genoese rather sooner than later, so we have a Mameluke here to fight the Paladin, which is the right unit, but obviously one Mameluke wouldn't defeat it. One regular Mameluke, obviously. We are in Imperial Age, but we're not post-imp, so a regular Mameluke won't just won't just defeat a paladin, despite its effectiveness against one. Let's now take down the town center. Here we have another unit when we can research galleons. And yeah, we're getting some more guys on the gold. This is not good. This is also not good. Certainly want to get rid of this guy as soon as we can. It's elite Teutonic Knights and they are pretty good actually against the Mamelukes. And something I actually want to do is... What am I doing? There we go. Create a dock here so that we can fish here. And we can... maybe send some galleon up there. Gather spot up there. And then we can obviously extend the fishing ship range to incorporate the fish that is to our left here. This is down. We should now be able to kill quite a lot of stuff. What does this cost? 600 and 500. That's actually not that expensive, all things considered. Now blue should be down reasonably soon. I'm actually going to get some units for the defense of our main base here. We're still on one town center, which is... it's okay, honestly. It's not too big of a deal. Let's get rid of this guy. That tower should be down reasonably soon as well. I would love to get that upgrade, but I think that's still going to take a while. And I would love to get two-man saw, obviously. A bit down on food here. So eco upgrade's going to be a focus as well. But that's still going to take a while. We're now going to accumulate some units here and we're gonna send more guys on here. Our food economy right now is purely fishing ships and I certainly want to change that because that's not ideal. And obviously we have a ton of wood, so it's not that important. We can now get the upgrade. So it will make our wood economy a lot more efficient. Obviously I want a lot of upgrades, but we now have 26 guys on food, which is a ton, and we have 15 guys on the gold, which is also quite a lot. And we should have a resource income that is fast enough to sustain our push here. Obviously we have only 2 Mamelukes and 2 onagers here, but we should be fine. So yeah, they have basically built everything up. Ships move 15% faster would be sweet, but it's not what we really need right now. I rather have bracer for the ships. The ships won't play an essential role, but they will play some role in winning this. And we currently do not have anyone on stone, and I want at least these guys on stone. We should have enough gold income to have something sustainable. We can cancel this. It frees up some resources. Obviously units in the queue are eating up the resources that they would cost, even if they're not being currently produced. And then I want these 5 guys to get up a castle here. The archers down here. I hope they will make it through. I'm optimistic that they will. That was a bit unfortunate, and I certainly want to get rid of that building, but it's not a priority. Actually get siege engineers first for the extra range. But we will get chemistry at a later stage as well. That's a lot of fishing ships. Let's transfer them over here. Apparently we're being attacked. There's a tower, we will want to get rid of that. Obviously also a stable. Our builders are coming up, so that's good. We get chemistry. We get rid of the onagers. Let's get 2 Mamelukes more here. Getting a small Mameluke army there would be somewhat beneficial at the very least. You're number 5. Let's have a meet up. And then wait for chemistry to finish before we go into a full attack there. Oh, we're bunching up. Wasn't great. Also not terrible, but it certainly wasn't great. Right, we now have this and... They were woodcutters, so I'm still focusing on wood with them. You know, it's not necessarily important to have one in wood here. Let's get elite Mamelukes. There we go. This is not ideal, but I don't really care. Let's get 3 more Mamelukes here. Yeah, probably, yeah, we did lose some ships, but that's not so bad. Let's actually go up there. Let's see if we can get down some of their units here. Don't need anything here. I want horse armor, obviously. I still want to get rid of these guys, if only to keep some vision here. I can actually drive up there. And then join up. That'd be sweet, I guess. Let's have them pack up. I'm not really afraid about losing this castle, although there is obviously a chance that that happens. We have some towers in defense here, so maybe arrow slits isn't a totally bad idea. Franks are defeated. This is interesting. Oh well. Which ships haven't arrived yet? Yeah, we added them. Alright, so let's drive up here. See what we got. Obviously the entire lake here is full of fish, but we don't have a dock everywhere here, so let's actually get a dock up here to sustain the fishing ship eco, so to speak. Let's quickly destroy that so it doesn't take up shots anymore. That's a bit annoying. There shouldn't be any stable techs we are missing. No, not really. Also no other techs that I care about. Knights Templar resigned. That's yellow. They're here. So they resigned, then let's get these techs. I also want more HP for our castles, but we will get that in a second. Genoese should be down soon as well. It's going rather smoothly, really. Obviously on hard difficulty it's a little bit harder, but generally the strategy is the same. You attack these guys early, and you can actually kill them off early, even on a hard difficulty. I mean, yes, it is a bit more difficult, but generally speaking it's not that big of a deal. I should probably pull back there. Kill that guy off. The hardest opponents to fight are red and grey anyway, so gotta keep them alive and build up your army, your economy. And they would actually be pretty tough to fight even at the start. So let's put one here. We care about the Crusaders approaching our walls. We have some Mamelukes here defending, that's totally fine from my end. Not really anything. I mean, Cav archers are good, don't get me wrong, but I don't really care about them right now. So, let us... not yet focus on that. Still some fish over here. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. Slightly annoying, but... Oh. This is kind of bad. So I want to ride in here and take down the onagers. And we take down the traps. We're gonna go back to safety, really. I'll get you. Get him. There we go. Alright, these guys are basically done here. Let's back up. And move further towards their dock. And once they are done, we can delete our ships, by the way. Our warships, that is. The reinforcements are hilarious because it's just dropping elephants. And then you have elephants. That's pretty cool. There we go. We have some elephants to defend. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Got defeated. Good. That means we can delete these. And this one. And we can move on down here. This is all perfectly fine. We're mining out the gold here. Obviously the stone matters a little bit. Let's quickly get the tech and then let's focus on getting our army back and running here. I'd like to go full Mameluke and get rid of the archers, basically because the archers slow us down. They are our defensive guard here. Let's have them get wood up there. Getting wood down here is tough, at least. At the very least, it's tough. Let's gun him down. There we go. There's not really anything left that I care about. Let's get rid of these guys. We don't really need much wool. We only want to replenish some farms, and we don't even have very many of those. Especially as long as we still have a fishing eco going like that. These two are somewhat inactive, so let's send them for a little adventure. Is there no fish out here? There's some fish out here. Yeah, this is slightly annoying. Alright, let's attack. We have our army together. I enjoy having the archers, but not sure we can fill much of a purpose anymore. It's just they slow down the army so much, but I don't know, they're annoying. Like, as much as I like them and as good as they are, in theory, it's just, I don't have much use for them. That's certainly a shame, but like, I just don't have a use for it, like I said. Let's stagger against this. Because there is a ton of onagers here, and and a ton of scorpions, and I would love to have staggered units against that. Let's reinforce to this position. I'd also like to have these. Oh, that's interesting. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's get rid of the trebuchets before they attack my trebuchets. This is not an easy fight. I mean, it's not a tough fight by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not a fight that you just win by default. You can't just waltz in and expect to win. That's basically what I'm saying here. We certainly need to get rid of that castle here, because that makes fighting here a bit of a pain. Let's retreat with these guys. But fighting for them is also a pain, because we can also fight under a castle. So have fun with that. And we will fight under castles. We have nobody on wood right now. Talk about a balanced economy. This is annoying. Let's get rid of our units here and then retreat again. You lose a lot of units for basically free. Are you sure you want to? Yes. Do I really get a screen like that? Are you kidding me? Let's pull back. We have the advantage of fighting under the castle, so it's more trebuchets. How do I get so many trebuchets? Get rid of this castle ASAP. This one is going down. There we go. Another one. We certainly need to get rid of their castle. Our replenishing forces aren't really... Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that explains a thing or two. That explains a thing or two. The good thing is we will get rid of our siege workshop here as well. I have 2 more idle fishing ships, so I can actually go up here and see if we find anything here. Having a monk to heal anything wouldn't be... Did that just spawn there without a siege workshop? Or was that just unfortunate? That it just happened to be there when I looked. Because that wouldn't be funny, right? I mean, it would in a sense, but... Another castle. No, the structures are on hills, so it makes it even more annoying. Alright, you wanted this? You can get this. Hey, we did find a pocket of fish. That's good. Our food economy will be shot once we run out of fish. So. Luckily we have some food remain. How do you get so many trebuchets? Oh, that's a lot of siege. Should go with hussars, eh? Let's see if we can get rid of one more here before we have to pull out. Probably is going to say, well, you don't have to pull out, but I kinda do. Realistically speaking, just because the losses are so high at that stage. And the cost of staying in is just too big compared to the gains. And then you basically have to pull out. There are good engagements and bad engagements, and you would rather have good engagements rather than bad engagements, so... Especially fighting under these castles is absolutely terrible. The thing is, we are hitting their food economy right there, but that doesn't do anything. That's another one under the castle. And Mamelukes obviously are incredibly expensive. Set a trap, hit another trap. And fighting under castles is absolutely horrible for us. And we have to take down another one there. On the bright side, taking down that other castle should give us a pretty good position to take down red. And I will link up armies now because I don't think our main base is going to be attacked anytime soon. And I even consider... Actually, I'll just waltz them in here, I don't care if they die. If they die, it gives us more pop space, which is good, and if they don't, well... And that's also good, right? God, fighting under castles is so annoying, especially with camels and the damage that they take. They should be pretty much done for right now. Took down the remaining castle. They're so expensive. Yeah, we took down the remaining castle and should put us in a good position. They're riding away with that horse. Oh! Backwards riding horse. Moonwalking horse. We finally found one again. Yeah, it'll be done for. What is with the fishing ships? There is still fish here, you know? Just need to look a bit harder. Send it into nowhere. And let's hope that works. Come on. Let him go. Whatever. Alright, so they're getting rid of the trebuchets here, that's good. I like that. Oh, they have champions, interesting. Interesting choice, interesting choice. Well, we're doing a good job here. Why are you in wood? Well, one guy in wood won't hurt, right? We have a somewhat unbalanced eco, but we also don't need very much wood, and whenever we need wood again, we can just transition into it. Are they shooting at our elephants with trebuchets now? I mean, it makes some sense, but let's put a castle up here. That castle is mostly for covering some space. Oh, come on, man. What are you doing? We're now going to... Oh, I still have quite a lot here, actually. Doesn't matter. Let's take this down. There we go. They shouldn't get too far. At least I don't think. He's dead. He will... They're both actually taking damage here, and we're now running into that trap. He is down. There's no way to go there. You know, there's still a lot of fish over here. Stop being lazy. Alright, yeah, they look done. And they should be done soon. Alright. And then we have grey left. This will cover some space here and should prevent that anyone is wandering around here without us noticing. Could be some red eco left over here, but probably not a whole lot. What does this cost? 5,200? We can actually save up for spice, technically. Could also sell a lot of food, but... Oh, there are more fishing stuff. Not a whole lot here that we need. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Those are not buildings that I care about. I don't care about their light cav when I have Mamelukes. Not one bit. Uh-oh, I do care about this though. Let's get rid of them. That was pretty effective. I mean, we can take that down, it's fine, but... Red has to be dead soon. I can't have that much left. Could actually go for towers to cover the map a little bit. We don't need castles everywhere. Let's go for some towers to cover the map. Some towers on hills are probably a good idea. Just to cover some space. The elephants are dead, but I think they did a pretty good job of cutting down some siege there. And considering they didn't cost us anything, it's obviously not an investment on our part, but a loss on their... But a loss on their part. Although I'm not sure that really matters, because I don't think they live off of their actual resources. Although I'm not sure about that, but it just doesn't feel that way. Because they build a ton of stuff and I'm not entirely sure their eco could actually reasonably be responsible for that. Because they don't have much eco to begin with. Oh, more traps out. Eventually, once we lose enough units. There we go. Let's actually take down the siege workshop. That is like something actually scary. Oh, come on, what is going on with them? I mean, they are showing resilience, I will give them that much. We still have 25 things on food. That's ridiculous. I should get rid of these guys. So to really limit our wood demands. The farms were what cost most of the wood that we used, probably. And the traps. I'll give you the traps. Over here they build scorpions, so our towers are actually good against that, and we will probably manage to kill off most of our stuff here with towers. So they don't have much left anyway, so thinking about it, they might actually be sustained by their own economy. I don't think they're just being gifted units. This is bad. Let's put it here. Yeah, like I said, the scorpions aren't a danger for us here. Obviously want to get rid of a castle as well. And Varicose also seems to be shot, so I can't really build much anymore. Seem to be evacuating their villagers here. Let's use this one on the town center here. What are you doing? That's just sad, man. I have villagers garrisoned there, still, even though we're not currently attacking here. Well, I'm not sure that there was a lot of villagers, but they're pretty much done for as well. That is going down. Let's make sure nobody escapes. That's a lot of villagers. That's a lot of fishing ships. I mean, you have fish to last for a long time, so stop that. Seriously. Seriously. Put one over there. It's not like they have a whole lot left. They should really just give up. Go. They seem to have economy down there, but I don't really care about that. Oh no! That was unintentional. Like the villager was, the fishing ship wasn't. Is there more eco down there? Richard resigned, that's good. Now we need to get these guys to resign. You have another town center here. No. You have a champion. Is that it? No. You have something over here? I have something somewhere. Let's find it. Now's a good time for spies. Okay. Still have champ. Don't you dare. You're annoying. Stop it. A barracks and some champions. Fantastic. There's fish right there. What are you doing? And why are they not actually attacking us? Just wandering around with their unit. There we go. There we go. Victory. Defeated everyone. No wonder. And that's an achievement. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.